Yo, yo, yo! Here we go!
This is Special Report. This is Special Report.
Hello, my name is Jose Martinez and I'm affected with the Mandela effect. I found this video about ISMAEL PEREZ asking us to stay positive. And right now there are negative powers, negative forces turning against us to turn our positive into a negative. Please stay strong and stay safe. And my prayers go out to the Florida people. The one and only, the Supreme Creator, that's who I serve. This new religion, it's inside you because you're Mandela affected. We all star seeds. We all are star seeds. This is a Penguinati Crew production.
Brothers and sisters, it is very important to understand that as we approach the shift of the ages in the next few months, things are going to hit a climax point. It appears that things are probably going to appear in the outer world as if they're getting worse. But bear in mind that the new earth is getting ready to be born. The fifth dimensional reality is upon us. So we just have to make sure that we are on that positive timeline and not end up on the negative timeline, because there will be a bifurcation of timelines. So those that are doing the work, those that are focusing on their own personal ascension by being mindful, by being a good person, are going to end up on the positive timeline. And those that are not, those that are still pushing the mandates, those that are still being mean and just not very good people, those are going to end up on the negative timeline. Now, what is the negative timeline? The negative timeline is an artificial construct that is being generated by artificial intelligence, in which those that end up in that timeline are going to be in a type of world where AI is eventually going to take over in a one world government. So we don't want to end up in that timeline. We want to end up in the positive timeline. Another thing to understand is that the quarantine of the earth, which was placed about 12,000 years ago, is now finally lifted thanks to the new covenant known as the Seal of Palador. So with this new covenant, as we end the old covenant of the old guard, earth is no longer under quarantine. Earth's reacceptance into the galactic community has been approved by the Confederation and the intergalactic councils. And so the Earth Alliance, in collaboration with the intergalactic councils, is getting ready to bring forth disclosure in preparation for the ascension of the planet. So once the shift of the ages take place and we end up on this positive timeline Earth, everything will be revealed. The veil will be lifted. And so expect these beautiful changes to take place within the next few months for those that are on the positive timeline. So they quarantined the dark forces, aka the fallen angels, into this planet. They gave them only a few thousand years, and now that their time is up, they have been eliminated. So all these disasters that the so-called negative ones are trying to pull off in their last effort and attempt to bring about destruction is all being neutralized by the Galactic Federation of Free Worlds and the Earth Alliance. The technologies that the Earth Alliance and the Galactic Federation of Free Worlds, in collaboration with the different star races out there, is by far more advanced than any of the technology that the regressives or the Cabal might have possessed. So just know that things are actually going to be looking good for those that make the positive timeline. And for those that don't make the positive timeline, I feel bad for you, so just know that there's going to be a bifurcation, a splitting of worlds taking place pretty soon. And so we just want to make sure that you are on the positive timeline, on the ascending path. So I hope everybody has a wonderful week.